I've talked about the men that have influenced blues and rock and roll, but I haven't said a single word about the women. And I have to realize, yes, ladies. I have to realize that the first 4 years of the history of recorded blues music, from 1920 to 1924, consists entirely of female artists. It wasn't until 1924 that a male artist put out the first blues record done by a man. And his name was, and I kid you not, was Barbecue Bob. There will one day be a situation in your life where you're going to be in a pub quiz, and the question will be, who was the first male artist to put out a blues record in 1924? And that will be the answer. You are so very welcome. Now, so from 1920 to 1924 it was all female artists, and the reason for this was because in 1920, a vaudeville actress called Mamie Smith records a song called Crazy Blues, and it's an instant hit and sells hundreds of thousands of copies across the country. So record labels in New York, mostly based in New York at the time, immediately sent what they called field studios down to cities such as Birmingham, but also towns that were kind of the rural centers in these more agricultural areas, to record these vaudeville actresses as they went on their circuits. Now, one such field recording, as they called them, was done in 1925. It was done by the officially titled Queen of the Blues, Bessie Smith. And it features a young Louis Armstrong on the trumpet. And this is in 1925, and she records a song called St. Louis Blues. And St. Louis Blues is a quite important tune because it's the first ever transcribed blues song, and that it had an actual score set to it. And this was done by W.C. Handy in 1919, who was inspired by the Delta blues guitars that he was listening to. So we're going to do our own little take on St. Louis Blues for you. And we're going to invite the lovely Miss Nicole Smith to sing this one. That's a cheer of applause. On the keys is going to be Andy Britton, and on the trumpet playing like Louis Armstrong, Henry Thompson Brown.